There's not much to do when all I can is thinking about you. Not doing well, don't know where you are.
We hope that you guys enjoyed that tribute to our two fallen Efed brother in Hawk and Tommy Dyer, and that tribute to Oliver Tree. To kick off the show, we are going to have the face-to-face between Curtis Real and Chase Havoc as they have a face-to-face interaction with each other. Let's kick it off. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get started with this. Curtis has a microphone in his hand and he's still talking shit, and you can see the rage just building in Chase Havoc right now. I mean, Curtis Real cost him an entire match last week, and now he's just running his mouth on the microphone. He's just antagonizing Chase, and Chase just broke the microphone over Curtis's head. Curtis Real is bleeding. Curtis Real is busted wide open right now. And Chase is just beginning an onslaught, to assault Curtis Real, not giving a crap in the world, and then he jumps him with a clothesline. What a clothesline that was, and he kicks Curtis right in the gut. And now begins to just keep assaulting the back now, trying to wear pressure down onto him. He throws him into the corner and a splash. And now he's got Curtis up. Attitude adjustment into the ring. An attitude adjustment on the outside of the ring. These two weren't even scheduled to have a match. This ain't even a match right now. They were just supposed to have a face-to-face, and it's straight up turned into a brawl. But now Chase, on the outside of the ring, has a steel chair in hand. Steel chair to the gut. Steel chair to the back. And then cracks Curtis Real with the steel chair. Oh, but Curtis Real kicking Chase Havoc right in the nuts. Bouncing his head off the announce table. And then bouncing his head into the steel steps. Holy shit. Chase Havoc's bleeding now, and I don't think Curtis cares. Curtis just throwing Chase over the barricade. And Chase is over the barricade now. Curtis just picked something out of that bin. What the hell? That's a bottle of Mountain Dew! Oh my god, he just spit Mountain Dew in the eyes of Chase Havoc, and then threw what was left in that bottle in his eyes, double blinding him. And then he throws Chase into the electric box. What the hell? He just went head first. His already busted open head went head first into that electric box. And now Curtis has a kendo stick. And he just starts beating on Chase with the kendo stick, snapping the kendo stick in half. And now he picks up Chase, throws Chase over the barricade. And now Curtis picks up the steel steps and hits Chase with the steel steps, throwing Chase back into the ring. But Chase rolling out on the other side, and I don't think Curtis sees it. But Chase has a kendo stick. Curtis just picked up a bat, and Chase whacked Curtis with the kendo stick and snaps it over his back, and now he begins the assault once again. But Curtis playing dirty, raking the eyes of Chase Havoc, and then hitting him in the head with the bat. That Chase is already busted open, so a bat to the dome's not gonna feel good. I had to imagine that had to hurt. That had to hurt, and now he's got a crutch, and he snaps the crutch over the back of Chase Havoc. And then it begins an assaults with punches, but wait! Chase reverses, kicks Curtis in the dick. A low blow. I mean, that's what he gets. And now what is Chase doing? Chase just found a trash can underneath the ring with a trash can lid, and he smacks Curtis in the head with the trash can lid, and then smacks him with the trash can, puts the trash can on top of his head, and Chase with another super kick. A super kick with that trash can on Curtis's head, removes the trash can, and then starts beating Curtis's ass with the trash can. And now Chase has a freaking stop sign. He throws the stop sign at Curtis, and then a drop kick with the stop sign. Holy, I don't know where these guys are getting these weapons, but security has been trying to pull these guys apart, and he can't. And then Curtis throws Chase out of the ring. Curtis on the other side, over the top, Super Cena, down to Chase Havoc and all of the security guards. And now Curtis throws Chase back in the ring. And now, what is Curtis looking for here? He's looking for that reality check. But Chase reverses it into a trouble in paradise. And now throws Curtis out of the ring for a suicide dive. That was insane. This brawl we have going on right now is absolutely insane. Smacks Curtis's head off the barricade. And now he throws him back in the ring. And Chase looking for a final shot. No. Curtis looking for a reality check. No. Both these guys just will not stop. And now Chase and Curtis are just having a boxing fight in the match right now. Just repeatedly punching away at each other to see who can punch harder. This is some crazy stuff that we got going on right now. And just repeatedly punches back and forth. And then Chase kicks Curtis in the knee. And a step up in the gurry in the back of his head. And now Chase repeatedly smacking Curtis's head off the turnbuckle. Curtis fighting back now. Repeatedly smacking Chase's head off the turnbuckle. They're just having an all-out fight right now. Curtis looking for something. No! Chase reverses it. Snake Eyes. And a clothesline by Chase. This is just insane, and it doesn't seem like this is ever gonna slow down with these guys. These guys just will not stop unloading shot for shot on each other. And then Chase V-trigger that did knock Curtis down, and Curtis comes back with a Swiss uppercut. Oh my Lord, these guys are just still going shot for shot. And then Chase throws Curtis with a clothesline, picks him up, and then hits him with the V-trigger again, knocking him down. And then Curtis immediately back up and hits Chase with a clothesline. And now gonna stomp on him. Wait, no, Chase caught the foot. And pushes Curtis down to the mat, telling him to come on, bring it. He goes on and brings it, but Chase catches him with a snap suplex. I don't think these two are ever going to stop. I mean, look at the amount of security guards that are coming out here to stop. Wait a minute. The Titantron.
And Curtis, since you guys cannot get along, at the next Mayhem episode of AWA, of course, there will be a contract signing. Within that contract signing, it's for the RPW Undisputed Championship at Shockwave. But if you guys put your hands on each other, or any top of that, no, then yeah, the match is pretty much off. Just letting y'all guys know. So keep in mind. Think before attacking. because it's not best. It's not really best for business to have y'all two go at each other like that. No, no, no. So all I'm gonna say is, be ready for next episode of Mayhem. That contract signing is on that time. See you guys very soon, within that day.
Well, officially announced at the first AWA Shockwave pay-per-view, we are going to see Curtis Rill defend the RPW Undisputed Championship against the Anarchist Chase Havoc. And it will be a 20-minute time limit match. So that should be exciting. But you want to know what's going to be even more exciting is this upcoming match right here. The Alpha, Devin Broski, takes on the Standard, Jack Grizz. And here we go. We have seen these two go back and forth on social media. They're both pretty much evenly sized and evenly matched here. Devin and Bojack with a lock up here. Oh, Bojack gets behind Devin Broski. Devin stands in front of him like a fierce tiger, striking its mill. And here we go. What are they both going to do? Both with a running clothesline at the same time, knocking each other down, but they both kick back up. And now here we go. Shot for shot, punch for punch. Who's going to get the advantage here? This is going to be insanity, in my opinion. Oh, wait. Oh, Bojack caught Devin. Black hole slam. What a black hole slam there. And now Bojack gonna try to set Devin up, but Devin caught him on a jawbreaker, and Devin with a spinning elbow, knocking Bojack right in the bridge of the nose, and he knocks him into the corner. Chop straight across the chest again. Devin Broski throws Bojack in the middle of the ring, goes to the top rope. Best moonsault ever! Another best moonsault ever! And a third best moonsault ever! These guys are pulling out moves I've never seen him do before. What the heck is Devin doing? Devin with a powerbomb and then swings Bojack into the corner and guns at him with a clothesline. And now Devin telling Bojack to get up. He gets to his feet. And Bojack out of nowhere with a headbutt. Oh, Devin Broski is busted open off that headbutt. And now look at this. Bojack takes the bandana and spits on it and throws it in the corner. And now he's got Devin by the throat. Choke slam. 1, 2, no! Devin Broski got the shoulder up, and oh, look at the pissed off look on Broski's face. He just had his bandana ripped off, and he's not kidding around. He runs straight at Bojack and drills him with a spine buster to the mat. And now Devin Broski picks up Bojack, runs off the ropes. The Alpha Spear, his finisher. 1, 2, no! Bojack kicked out. And now Devin Broski turns Bojack, picks up Bojack, gets him on a clothesline, turns him around, and has got him locked in the walls of Jericho. Bojack trying to fight out of it, but Devin shins it in harder, and now Bojack able to roll over to the ropes, but Devin pulls him away from the ropes, trying to keep that thing cinched in, but Bojack fights out of it, kicks Devin right in the jaw, and that was a hard kick to the jaw, and now Bojack with a big kick to Devin's gut, knocking him down, and now he's got him locked in a sharpshooter, and that blood in the eyes of Devin Broski is blinding him right now. He can barely see, but with all the strength in the world is able to grab the bottom rope. Bojack pissed right now, but Devin pissed, and Devin out of nowhere, a shell shock. And now he picks up his bandana that was spit on, wipes it off, and ties it right back around, showing that he's still the badass that he always has been. And now he picks up Bojack, Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes to the turnbuckle, and now Devin looking to run at him with a splash, but Bojack moves out of the way. And now Bojack with a big knee to the side of Devin Broski's jaw, and now attacking the sternum. And now Bojack with a splash into the corner. Devin Broski, Bojack in control here, and now he picks up Devin Broski high up in the air and slams him down. They're now looking for something else, but Broski fights back with an elbow, and another elbow, and another one. And now he's going to go off the ropes for another Alpha Spear, but Bojack caught him on a DDT. And then kicks him right in the face. Both of these guys absolutely are just throwing everything at each other, including the kitchen sink. And now Bojack throwing Devin into the corner, setting up for something. Bojack's got Devin on the top turnbuckle, and what the heck is he looking for here? A muscle buster! A muscle buster to Devin Broski, and now repeatedly punching away at him. Bojack trying to keep Broski down, but Broski counters with a punch. And Broski kicks Bojack in the knee. What the hell is this? Out of nowhere, a Canadian Destroyer. That was awesome. And now Bojack got Broski up, pile driving him on his head. The blood is just continue to drip down from Broski's face, but Broski doesn't care. He grabs Bojack and hits him with a backbreaker and a clothesline into the back of the head. And both of them get back up on their feet here. Devin telling Bojack to bring it. Bojack telling Broski to bring it. Broski brings it with a Judas effect. And now I'm going to go for the cover on the Bojack. 1, 2, Bojack kicks out. And now Broski went for another Judas effect. But Bojack caught the arm. And an angle slam. An angle slam. Directly down onto Devin Broski. And now Bojack still in control here, trying to figure out what to do now because he's getting worn out by Devin. Devin has no quit, and either does Bojack. It's like these both guys are just don't knowing what to do. But now Bojack punching away at Devin, tosses him into the corner, and now Bojack looking for a shotgun drop kick. And now Bojack kicking away, stomping away at Devin Broski, sorry. Bojack caught the leg though, sweeps the leg, knocks down Devin Broski. And Bojack with an elbow straight to the chest of Devin Broski. And now Bojack kicking Broski in the head. And now he's got him up. Bojack repeated knees to Devin Broski. Devin Broski keeps fighting back. They're now backed up into the corner, and they're both just punching. Bojack with a big knee, but Devin fights back and hits Bojack in the sternum, weakening him. And now They're just going back and forth. Oh, Bojack shoves Devin, but Devin gets right back up and takes down Bojack and repeatedly punching away at him. Repeatedly just punching away at him, not letting up on him. These two are not going to stop. And now Devin Borowski going to the top rope with looking for a splash and takes down Bojack. Devin trying to figure out what to do here, but Bojack catches Devin out of nowhere by the throat and strangling the life out of him. Oh, he's got Devin in the corner after choking him, puts him on the top rope, and now Bojack's got him, chokes slam off the top rope, and then picks up Devin again. Another choke slam. Goes for the cover now on the Devin Borowski. 1, 2, 3. Bojack has defeated Devin Borowski at what I would like to call an instant classic. And look at this, Bojack reaching the hand out to Devin Borowski. Devin Borowski gets up, shakes the hand of Bojack, hugs him, and holds up Bojack's arm in victory. What a win for Bojack. Bojack gets out of the ring, and even though Devin lost tonight, he's still going to celebrate with some beers as he brings a cooler into the ring, has some beers to celebrate with the fans. Even though he didn't win, he may have just had match of the night, because that, in my opinion, right there was what I would call two men putting on a clinic, a bar burner, a 5-star classic match, and you can tell Devin's proud of that. If he would lose to anybody, he wanted it to be Bojack. And wait a minute, look at the stage. What's going on? The arena just blacked out. That's Devin Borowski's son. That's Nixon Wolf. And he just ran in the ring. What's the hell's going on? Oh, and he's staring down his dad. His dad's already busted open, but Nixon doesn't care. He just takes... And Nixon just took down his own dad, and now he's got him up. Wolf's Den. Oh, he's got that cooler full of that beer and ice in it, and he whacks his dad with it. And then another Wolf's Den. What the hell are we looking at right now? Nixon Wolf is standing tall over his own father, Devin Borowski. This is a picture worth 1,000 words. Nixon is standing over his own beaten up dad. Did he hit in the head with a cooler and hit with 2 wolf's dens? I don't know why he did this, but I guess we'll get an explanation on the next of Mayhem. I mean, just look at this. This is insane. Well, in our next match, we are going to have Bubba Killings take on Alex King. Now, we heard a little bit from Alex King, but have not heard much from Bubba Killings. Let's get to the match. This match is going to be another barn burner, just like that last match was. Alex King, Bubba Killings, tie-up technical wrestling. Here they go. Alex King back at Bubba Killings up into the corner. Bubba Killings getting the arms up. The referee separating it. Here we go. Out of nowhere, though, Alex King jumps at Bubba Killings with a flying clothesline, throws him into the corner, and then Alex King with a chop to Bubba Killings. What a chop that was. Straight to the chest of Bubba Killings, and Bubba Killings now rolls through. Alex King went for something else. Bubba Killings moved out of the way. Bubba Killings now. A huge drop kick to the back. Knocking Alex King down, but Alex King back up. I'm telling Bubba Kings to bring it. Bubba Killings went for a clothesline. Alex King moved out of the way, and Alex King off the ropes, and a clothesline to Bubba Killings. And now he picks up Bubba Killings, straight punches after punches, bringing it to Bubba Killings, throws Bubba Killings into the corner, and then a knee to the sternum from Alex King. And now Alex King looking for something in the corner. He's got him up on the top rope. And he's got him up for a snap suplex. That was insane. And now he picks up Bubba Killings. What is he looking for now? Oh, Bubba Killings, though. Huge move there. And now Bubba Killings throws Alex King into the corner. And he runs off the turnbuckle with a sliced bread. What a sliced bread that was. And now Bubba Killings going to the top rope, telling Alex King to get up. Oh, he was looking for a swanton bomb, but Alex King caught him. And Alex King drops him on the ropes. Alex King off the ropes with a huge clothesline, knocking Bubba Killings down. And now Alex King, he's got him up, looking for that Dead Valley driver into the King's knee. He hit the King's knee early. Grabs Bubba Killings. King's Thorn. That pile driver. The cover. 1, 2, and a kick out from Bubba Killings. That was insane. And now he picks up Bubba Killings. But Bubba Killings catches him. 1 GTS. Another GTS. And a cutter. Bubba Killings hit the cutter to Alex King. The cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Bubba Killings now telling Alex King to get up as he's trying to set him up for something. Turns him around. A sling blade. What a sling blade. And now he picks up Alex King, but Alex King reverses him into a back body drop. And now Alex King setting up for another King's knee, but no! Bubba Killings reverses it, and it's a scorpion death drop. What a scorpion death drop that was. Both men are dazed and dizzy, not knowing what to do here. Punch after punch to one another. Both of them are just knocking the wind out of one another. This is just a crazy, crazy match we are seeing right now. And now they're both punching away, elbow after elbow. Oh, Bubba Killings went for a spinning elbow. Alex King went for a spinning elbow. Now they're both face to face. And he throws Bubba Killings, kicking Bubba Killings in the gut. Alex King throws Bubba Killings into the corner. Hits a splash. But Bubba Killings is back up on his feet. And he shoves Alex King into the corner. And now they're both in separate corners, telling each other, let's go. Let's see who can do this. And now they both run at each other. Double clothesline. They both have just absolutely had the wind knocked out of them, and they've both been knocked down. And now they cannot get up at the count of 10. This match will end on a draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This match ends on a draw. There is no winner between Bubba and Alex. It ends on a draw. I don't know what the CEO is going to do. I think this is the first time in AWA history that a match has ended on a draw. And Alex King is mad. Bubba Killings is mad. well, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. That was a great match, and it sucks it ended this way. I mean, that was one of the wait, the Titantron. Look at the Titantron again. The Titan.
Since the match between Bubba Killings and Alex King ended in a draw, which I think everybody don't like draws, you know, especially countouts or whatever the case may be. We will do this. Alex King will be taking on the new Luchador, which is on the next Mayhem, of course. And as for Mr. Bubba Killing is concerned, he'll be taking on Bojack. Both of those guys will be taking each other on the next episode of Mayhem. So good luck to all four of these guys. And let's see what they're all about. Can they put on a show? And not only that, who will come on top? Guess we'll find that out very soon.
Well, since that match ended on a draw, on the next episode of Mayhem, because of the CEO making it official, Alex King will take on the new Luchador, and Bubba Killings will take on Bojack. It's main event time, and in our main event, we're going to have Chris the King versus NDT. This is going to be a great... It's main event time, and Chris the King with the sub-hot kick to start the match off, and now he's trying to remove the turnbuckle. What the hell? The referee going over to fix the turnbuckle, and what did Chris the King just pull out of his knee pad? That's brass knuckles, and he hits NDT with the brass knuckles, and then hits him with the King's hand. That Styles Clash move, telling the referee to turn around. The referee fixed the turnbuckle. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. NDT is still in the fight. Chris the King in absolute shock. Chris the King tried to do underhanded tacks, and he even stuffed the brass knuckles back underneath the ring so the referee wouldn't see that. And now Chris the King trying to pick apart the bones of NDT. NDT shoves him off, and NDT kicks Chris the King right in the foot. And now he locks in an ankle lock after kicking him in the foot. But Chris the King able to grab the bottom rope, and NDT stomps on the foot and drags him away from the ropes. And now he's got him locked in the ankle lock, but Chris the King fighting out of it. Went for another savate kick. NDT. Future Shock DDT. That's NDT's finisher. 1, 2. And a kick out at 2 from NDT. And he's just bringing the fight. The Chris the King, he throws him in the corner. Punch after punch. And then NDT with a huge knee to Chris the King. Throws Chris the King into the other corner. Went for a splash. Chris the King moving out of the way. Chris the King with another savate kick. And now he's locking him in a sleeper hold, submission hold, trying to make NDT tap out. But NDT fights back. Throws Chris the King in the corner, and then a step up Enziguri. What a match this has been. Both of them have kicked out of each other's finishers. Chris the King has tried to play under-tactic tricks, and now Chris the King throwing NDT into the corner, and I splash. Chris the King went for another savate kick, got caught. NDT, what a Future Shock DDT. 1, 2, Chris the King kicking out. And now he picks up Chris the King, but Chris the King counters with a Pele kick. And then hits the King's hand. That Styles Clash again. 1, 2, and DT kicked out. And you can see Chris the King is getting frustrated. He doesn't know what to do. And now he's getting out of the ring. What is Chris the King doing? He's got that replica WVW World title that he brought to the ring with him. What the hell is this man doing with that? What is he about to do? The referee takes it from him. The referee takes it from him and tells him he can't do that or he'll get disqualified. NDT, what a low blow. The referee was distracted getting the championship out of the ring. And NDT with a roll up. NDT grabbing the bottom ropes. The referee for the count. 1, 2, 3. NDT wins. NDT rolls out of the ring in victory. Referee raising his arm. And you can tell NDT is pissed. But I'm not going to lie. NDT did that to himself. Chris the King is pissed, and you can tell Chris the King is frustrated, but I mean, not gonna lie, Chris the King did that to himself. He was trying to play underhanded tricks, and NDT was able to trick him, and he played an underhanded trick. I mean, that's what Chris the King gets for going and grabbing the championship and trying to use it as a weapon. I mean, you can tell Chris the King is pissed. And wait a minute. Look at the barricade. Look at the stage. Iceman is here at AWA, and he's got a stare off with Chris the King right now. Chris the King runs at Iceman. Ice broken in the middle of the ring. And now he picks up Chris the King again with another ice broken, and then a third ice broken. Tosses him out of the ring. Iceman is here, and he is pointing at the crowd. He says AWA is his new home, and he is happy to be here and happy to announce that. What another shocking debut. Iceman 3000 is a part of the Alliance Wrestling Association, and he pulls out something. That's an AWA contract, and he signs it. Iceman officially signs the contract. Iceman is now officially a superstar here in the AWA. And he said, and he says next week he'll take on anybody here in the Alliance. So that is going to be huge. Iceman here in AWA. Iceman standing in the middle of the ring. Iceman looking to dominate AWA, looking to be a champion here, as he pulls out that contract and holds it in the AWA ring. And I mean, look at that picture right there. That is a picture worth 1,000 words. Thank you for watching this episode of Mayhem. We will see you next week on the next episode of Mayhem. Thank you, Cleveland, Ohio, and have a good night.